Alright guys, welcome along to AFC Game by Game. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at some of Arsenal's summer signings, including their marquee signing, Mesut Ozil. So let's kick things off with our first signing of the summer, the very young Yaya Sanogo. Got him from Ozil on a free transfer, 20 years old, and he's frankly not the guy we were after. We went going into this window, promises of big signings, first guy we see, Yaya Sanogo. We all thought it would be the calm before the storm, and then we had a long period where we didn't sign anyone. But from what I've seen of Sanogo, I can't say he's great. I want to be honest, and I can't see him having a future this season. But don't get me wrong, a couple of seasons time he could prove me wrong, and I hope he does. I want him to develop into something world class. Can't see him having a really good season this season, to be honest, seeing as he's not going to get many first team opportunities. I think it would have been sensible to send him out on loan. Maybe he'll get a couple of games. I'd hope he'd get a couple of games within the League Cup and possibly the FA Cup, maybe a Champions League game if it's of not that much importance. But Yaya Sanogo hasn't impressed me. I'm hoping he looks like a talented prospect. He's strong, versatile, but he looks out of his comfort zone at the moment. I mean, it's a big step up coming from League 2 up to the Premier League, playing top flight football in the Champions League as well as the Premiership, and of course he's going to struggle, but he is very young and I'm really hoping he'll develop into something special. Next on the list we have another free signing in Mathieu Flamini, an ex-gunner himself, 29 years old, very experienced, and he knows the club inside out. He wants to be here, and I honestly thought when we got Flamini, I'm thinking, oh, why are we adding more deadwood? We've just got rid of a load of deadwood, why are we bringing it back? And he couldn't have proved me more wrong. That game against Tottenham, he was absolutely phenomenal. He's a captain without an armband. He's an absolutely outstanding player, and I'm so glad Wenger's got him. It's a smart move because Flamini wants to play. He wants to get a first team spot. He's very commanding, very dominant, gives his all for the team, and you can tell he took a couple of balls in the face against Spurs. He wants to give his all for the team, and it's good to have players that actually want to play for your club. I mean, we didn't really come after him; he came to us. So Flamini, he's a good signing. I'm really hoping he'll have a good season. I can see him being in and out of that first team. He's good cover when players are injured. And overall, Wenger is a really smart move to get him, and I'm happy to have Flamini back at the club. Moving onwards towards transfer deadline day, one of the biggest days in football, and a massive day for Arsenal Football Club, especially as we hadn't actually spent any money up until transfer deadline day. But Wenger really did have something up his sleeve. First of all, we're going to kick things off with Emiliano Viviano. I think I've said that right. The Italian goalkeeper, 27 years of age, experienced. He's from Palermo. He was on loan with Fiorentina last season. He's looking forward to his time in the Gunners. I can't say I know much about him. If being honest, I don't know much about him. He's got 6 appearances for Italy. Yeah, I'm sure he'll have a good time. He's a cover for Fabianski and Szczesny. Maybe he'll be in and out of that first team. I still think he's a perfect kind of guy to replace, not replace, but mature the likes of Szczesny and Fabianski. He's nothing but a good addition to the squad. In my opinion, I would have gone for Cesar, but he's a good addition. We've only got him on a loan, unfortunately, so maybe in January or next summer we will be looking to bring in a more permanent keeper. But it's a good decision again. The guy looks decent, and I'm really hoping he'll have a successful season. And now, the big one, Mesut Ozil. Oh my god, where did this guy come from? Straight after the Spurs game, we were linked with him, and originally we were linked with the likes of Benzema, Di Maria, and I know we were linked with Ozil, but very slightly. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, we're not going to get Ozil, not in a million years. He's probably one of the biggest parts of Real Madrid. Di Maria, maybe, but Ozil, we've got Mesut Ozil, probably one of the best players in the world, in the top 5 at least. Probably the best centre attacking midfield in the world. Alright, it's cost us 42.5 million, but that's a bargain. This guy is better than Gareth Bale. I've got to say, I think he is better than Gareth Bale. Same age as Bale. Bale's gone to Madrid, and Madrid, I'm guessing, I don't know why they've sold him, to be honest. If I was the chairman of Madrid, I'd have kept Ozil, not got Bale, because this is a bad move by Madrid, but it's a great one for us. Ozil is going to fit into our system so well. He plays in a Gunners style. He's going to link up so well with Santi Cazorla and Jack Wilshere. That midfield now is so strong. Ramsey, Cazorla, Wilshere. It's got to be one of the best midfields in Europe. I mean, he's created more chances than the likes of Iniesta and he's 5 years younger than him. He's such a good addition to the squad. But is he what we need? I honestly think we needed a goalkeeper. Well, we've got a goalkeeper, but a more permanent kind of keeper. A defender, a centre-back, and a striker. And that's the areas we haven't strengthened. Don't get me wrong, Ozil is a fantastic addition to the squad. He's amazing, a world-class player, and he is going to push us forward. He's a statement of intent, and he's going to improve the likes of Giroud and Walcott, and they're going to get tons more goals with that guy making the assists for them. He's such a talented player, and he's still very young, only 24. But is he the player that we need to strengthen the team? Like I said, defence and striker, I would definitely have strengthened. I mean, Demba Ba was there, Muriel was there, Hernandez was there, and then in defence you had Ashley Williams and Saka, who went to Liverpool. So we are looking slightly weak there. Giroud gets injured. Not too sure what we're going to do. I mean, you've got to look at the positives. If Giroud gets injured, Podolski or Walcott will get a chance there. But if something happens to Giroud or Walcott on international duty, then we are in trouble. Because, I mean, I don't want Sanogo getting promoted just yet. I mean, we've still got Nicholas Bendtner. And the thing with Bendtner is, just want to quickly brush over it, he's a decent player. I can't say he's an absolute rubbish player, because he's half decent. But he's got the wrong attitude. He's got the arrogance, selfishness. But if he got rid of all of that, then, well, fair play. If he gets rid of that attitude, he could have a shout on the bench, maybe have a couple of starts. He's a decent player. He can get goals. And he's a very physical and dominant threat. And his attitude is completely wrong. I mean, he could have joined a handful of clubs, but he didn't want to take a pay cut. And it just sums up the player in so many aspects, that he is just all about the money. I can't say I like his attitude, but if he's going to get us goals, then so be it. Obviously, I want to see Giroud starting week in, week out, but Bendtner is adequate cover. But we did still have strikers there. Like I said, Muriel, Hernandez, Ba, they were there. And like I've said, in defence, there were tons of defenders there, and I think we really needed to get a defender. However, Sanya has proven to be a good centre-back, and we've still got Koscielny, Mertesacker, and we've also got Vermaelen there. We could have bought full-back Jenkinson. His progression is really, really coming along now. Had an excellent game against Spurs. The team is looking strong going into the new campaign. I mean, you've got to remember, we've still got Vermaelen, Arteta, Podolski, Chamberlain, all to come back from injury. Just think when they're back, how strong we're going to be. When we have a fully fit team, we're really strong. We are a dominant force. But now the big question is, are we title contenders with this squad? Is Ozil enough to make us title contenders? I want to say yes. Maybe not this season. We could be in with the shout of winning the league. We will be up there. I know we will be up there. Because Ozil will make the difference. One player can make the difference, don't get me wrong. But maybe not this season. I would love us to win it. But I think maybe an FA Cup win would be just fine with me. An FA Cup win is still a significant cup. It's not the league, but it's pushing us in the right direction. Ozil is pushing us in the right direction. And I'm hoping that Arsenal will prove me wrong, and we will be contenders for the title. I do think we will be contenders for the title. I just don't think we'll win it. Not just yet. I mean, if you look at Chelsea, City, they've all strengthened, and if you look at all the players we've missed out on, then you know it's a tough one. It's going to be close, and I'd love us to win it. I can't see it just yet. I think we've got to analyse how we play up until Christmas. If we're not up there by Christmas, then I can't see us doing it, because that's when we start to fall away during the last 16 of the Champions League. But either way, I'm feeling positive. You feeling positive for the remainder of the season? Let me know in the comments box below how thrilled you are with the signing of Mesut Ozil. I'm over the moon. Still don't think he's enough. I still think we needed a striker and a defender, especially as there was still money there. I mean, we spent half of what Wenger said we had. But either way, it's looking promising for the new season, especially when we get all those injured players back. Let me know where you think we're going to come in the Premier League. Let me know your thoughts on Mesut Ozil. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.